right. Morgan, what are your biggest takeaways now that fall camp has wrapped up?
Injury free for the most part. We got some bumps and bruises, guys that still need to get some rehab in, but we'll be ready to go for game one and feel very good about where we're at in terms of depth chart and stuff like that. Stuff I won't talk to you guys about.
You guys are about 1 week out from the start of the season. Just what is the biggest thing left to do on the checklist?
Odds and ends with some situational stuff. And, obviously now it turns from our behavior, our culture now to studying opponent film. And so, with Idaho, you're looking at Iowa State on the defensive side of the ball. You're looking at Grand Valley on the offensive side of the ball. You're trying to get any sort of information you can get from where these coaches are coming from. The good news is they'll be playing on Friday. So we'll get a really good peek at that. But just making sure you guys understand how to study film the right way. There is a process to going about it. And you really have to teach them, okay, so on a control down day, first and second down, this is what you're looking at. These are the cut-ups that you need to look at, and just schooling them up on that. So much more opponent work right now.
Looking back at fall camp, did you, we're ending it, did you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish in fall camp?
Yes, 100%. We got depth figured out. We stayed, for the most part, injury-free, and we established our leadership. So that'll be, I don't know, is it been announced?
Yes.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Yeah,
You can see it's a big one, right? You got a big leadership council, and that's, I think, just you got a lot of guys getting a lot of votes. That's a good thing. There's not one guy in that group, whether it be from the captain group or the leadership council group, that I'm sitting there going like, I don't know. Those guys are compelling. They're bringing others with them. It's a really solid group.
How do you feel about the deep defensive line depth?
Really good. And you may not know why, but good to have Carson back the past couple days, and you've had a couple guys that were dinged up, and we've had to rotate and do some stuff, but really like the progress of those guys, and there may be a couple others that show up.
You talked about wanting to improve red zone efficiency during camp at one point. How has that been now that camp's over?
I'm glad I said that, because maybe they got butt hurt or something, because it's been fantastic since then. So maybe they thought I was calling them out. Man, really good the next couple days. That was fantastic. So McGibbon is a competitor, and maybe he heard that and was like, okay. No, that was good. It was, we cleaned some stuff up for sure.
Have you noticed a different energy yesterday and today, now that it's not fall camp and it's more into that game mindset?
Yeah, well, and school starts. So you get school starting, and you got an academic schedule, and guys are going to school. We were practicing more in the morning during fall camp, and then you're practicing in the afternoon. So it's just making sure those guys bring the same energy regardless of what time of day you're practicing. I thought for the most part we got today was our more physical practice, kind of planned for the first day of school being something that you gotta, let's get started with some opponent work, nothing too taxing, but today was a grinder for them. It was really good.
Morgan, you guys have one of the more unique players in college football in Semi. I guess, what can he bring to this team?
Oh man. You talk about the safeties being versatile. This is a guy that can play smash mouth football. He can block on the edge. He can run routes. He can catch the ball. Obviously, in high school, he was a defensive tackle. So there's a lot that this guy can do. The guy I don't want everyone to sleep on is Sione Motuapuaka. That guy is, just as valuable as Semi is. And for the exact same reasons, just the versatility of what we're able to do with him. And so can't say enough about those guys, plus the fact that they're team guys. They're guys that were recruited at one position, asked now to play a different position, and didn't bat an eye doing it. I love those guys. Love that, because I didn't do that. I was asked to move to safety, and I was like, what? No. Wish I had thought about that sooner.
Morgan, with tackling, that's been like a reoccurring topic going back to spring. Just how have you assessed the team in that area as you guys inch closer to the season?
So yeah, I mean, spring ball was one that we got more tackling in spring ball than we ever have. Fall camp was tackling early on, but you're trying to mix it in and trying to get to the party healthy. There's some guys that we certainly trust, and then other guys that if we feel like they need continued tackling work, that's going to be more in a controlled setting with scout team players. But you got to do it. You got to do it. This is, we don't go out there on Saturdays and play tag. Okay.